People still ask me if I like the. They're like, "Do you really hate this game?" Yes, I hate this game. I hate it so bad. I don't know why you would think. Maybe it's because I make fun of it or something like that. Like maybe I'm just kind of I'm goofing on it because I like it secretly. I really don't. Um, but here's the problem, and I actually get a lot of angry emails from people who I think don't understand. And thinking about it, I guess I do understand why. Um, because you like this game doesn't mean I don't like you. In fact, I don't care that you like this game. And I know, just when I think about this, I'm raising the memory in my mind of me actually being so horrified at something that happens in this game where I say, there are people who like this game, kill them all. Okay, first off, I was not serious. Okay, I don't want people to die in the name of this. Yeah, I'm goofing. The whole characterization I do on camera is an exaggeration, and so my reaction to that is just pure horror. And really, like seriously, I said Final Fantasy VIII sucks, and you suck for liking it. I'm goofing. God damn you guys, you guys gotta chill. No, I really don't think you guys suck for liking it. The character I put on camera is an exaggeration of my own personality to an extent, where I guess it's hard to tell sometimes because I'm so I use my same name and I use I don't dress or act differently on Vlog, so I guess it's kind of hard to explain. When like when they see Spoonie talking like kill these people, kill them all, they're like, Spoonie really does think we should kill fans of Final Fantasy X. He really does think we suck. I don't really think that. I guess I should do a little better and try to differentiate real me from camera me. You know what I mean? Kind of goofy Spoonie from real Spoonie. So I really don't think you guys suck for liking it. Where it comes down to is, I actually kind of got into a minor argument with Angry Joe over Mortal Kombat recently, and not really an argument, but it really does highlight the fact there are many different types of gamers, and I think in a way that Final Fantasy X, or not Final Fantasy X, JRPGs in general, Japanese RPGs, do not, by and large, appeal to me. They're just a lot of the stuff I complain about with the ditzy characters, the goofy characterization, the silly plot elements, the stuff I bitch about. All that stuff is very iconic, ironically, of JRPGs, and this really is. If you're a big fan of that, this is probably one of the best examples of a JRPG. You've got the limited, you got the demure female characters, you've got the furries, you got this shit going on, and if you're a JRPG fan, you love this shit. And this is really iconic of Final Fantasy, which Final Fantasy is, of course, a major JRPG cornerstone. It really is. If nothing else, it is predominantly a JRPG thing, and it's very true to that style. So that's really the difference. Is I pretty much despise JRPGs for the exact same reasons that many people love it. You know what I mean? So if you're trying to understand where I'm coming from, I understand where you guys are coming from. I really do. So, my perspective as a guy who's really just kind of perplexed by the weirdness of kind of the Japanese storytelling, this kind of storyline where kids always have to save the world, kids always pilot giant mechs. That stuff really frustrates me. But at the same time, a lot of fans are like, that's what makes JRPGs great. Believe me, I'm with you guys. Seriously, you rock that freak flag. It's just not for me. So, kind of when I bitch about Final Fantasy X, this is really just my inability to understand what you guys see in JRPGs, if that makes sense. Now, I think if you try to dissect these plot lines from a rational standpoint, and you're not able to suspend that disbelief and kind of get into that mode, that JRPG mode, you're not gonna like this game. And so that's me. I am just kind of hardwired neurotically to nitpick stuff like this. I have this thing called logic, and it hurts my mind. It hurts my logic to think about stuff like this. Okay, anyway, what I was talking about with the Final Fantasy X thing, what I really don't know is how anyone can defend Yu Yevon at the end as a legitimate boss character. That game really ends with Jecht, the final Jecht fight. I have no idea how anyone can defend Yu Yevon as a, even if you like the game, how you can defend him as any kind of memorable. He's memorable in the fact he's a fucking joke. I actually have heard defenses where, oh, he's supposed to be wretched and pathetic. He's supposed to be like a tick because he's basically an immortal parasite. He's a completely mindless, animalistic being who has no will of his own, and without the Aeons, he's worthless. And I guess it makes sense, but a good boss that does not make. You could have resolved that in a cutscene, you know? Anyway, thank you so much for watching the Final Fantasy X review. I don't hate you, and you don't suck for liking it.